Hi, this is Doug Shane from 12 in a Row KFM 102 Radio. And you can win a Mazda Miata or $1,000. Just pick up the new KFM bumper sticker today at Taco Bell or Circle K. Peel it and stick it on. And be sure to use the valuable Taco Bell coupon on the back. Then turn on KFM 102 for all the details on how you can win $1,000 or a Mazda Miata for KFM bumper stickers. Turn on KFM 102 right now for Las Vegas 12 in a Row continuous country, KFM 102.
President Bush backs off the budget compromise at 11.
Don't touch that remote control. It's tonight's winning number in McDonald's McMillions on NBC, 237-299-303. If you didn't win, go get a new ticket at McDonald's.
And tomorrow, watch an all-new Unsolved Mysteries for another winning number.
An NBC world premiere miniseries. Gino Santangelo and Enzio Bonatti, partners in creating a dynasty.
The finest hotel and gambling casino that Vegas has ever seen.
A girl named Carrie and a deadly pimp, partners of a different kind.
You're gonna do whatever White Jack tells you to do, because you're my woman.
She was rescued by Gino, the only man she could ever trust.
I'm delighted to inform you that you are indeed pregnant.
She ran away, falling in love with a leader among the social elite, leaving behind a father her son never knew, and a pimp determined to destroy her.
I want Carrie back with me where she belongs, and I'm gonna get her.
Meanwhile, Gino's dream made him a millionaire.
The American dream come true.
His wife made him a father.
Name our kid Lucky.
But while the Santangelos were building their family, the Bonattis built a dark underworld.
The drugs, the hookers, the dirty laundry, you're out.
Out! Bonatti's revenge was witnessed firsthand by a young Lucky Santangelo. She grew up fighting for control of the family empire.
It ain't enough that she said everything provided.
There's no way that you're shoving me out.
But her father wasn't her only adversary.
Here to stay.
Bonatti's murderous campaign of revenge threatened her family's fortune.
And now he's gonna try to take over.
And destroyed everything she ever loved.
I know all the things you've done.
Shut your wise ass mouth, or I'll blow your head off.
And tonight,
will the defendant please rise?
While a jury decides Lucky's future, the Bonattis plan a sentence of their own.
She's gonna pay for what she did to my father.
And Carrie Dime's past will change her son's future.
It's time you knew.
Now, 40 years of revenge and lust take you to a shocking climax you'll never forget.
I'm gonna make you very, very thirsty.
Jackie Collins' Lucky Chances.
Shake out the fresh scent of Glade Carpet Potpourri.
Shake it out.
Capture the essence of the country.
Flowers, herbs, fruits and spice.
That's Glade Carpet Potpourri.
A fresh new scent, very light.
It helps eliminate tough pet and smoking odors.
Shake it out.
With the natural scent of the country.
Glade Carpet Potpourri.
Shake out that country scent with Glade Carpet Potpourri.
Shake it out. Glade Carpet Potpourri. Shake it.
That's me, Tommy Lasorda, before I lost 30 pounds in 3 months with the Ultra Slim Fast plan. Now, that was last June, and the big news is I haven't gained an ounce back. The plan is easy. I had a delicious shake for breakfast, one for lunch, and then a sensible dinner. I feel great, and I'm never going to look like this again. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
Tragedy strikes Monaco's first family. Again, in this week's People, Princess Caroline faces the loss of her danger-loving husband. Will his young widow with 3 fatherless children be able to hold her family together? This week's People, the ecstasy and the agony.
Ben Gay welcomes back all the people who tried one of those other pain relievers, but found that for them, nothing works better than Ben Gay. It warms away pain with 2 pain relievers, not just 1. Welcome back to Ben Gay, America's best-selling pain relief rub.
Wednesday, an underworld murder when an innocent man stands up to crime and pays the price. And a radio call-in confession to murder. Unsolved mysteries. Then...
Hello, Dom.
Dominic's ex, maybe Anthony's next.
During those 6 months, I had the best sex of my life.
Unfortunately, it wasn't with me.
The Fanelli boys. Then, a little brotherly love.
I hate his guts.
Everybody, your guts, brother.
Dear John, it's another Wild Wednesday.
Eat your cereal, it's healthy. Open wide.
That's it. I've had it with these healthy, schmelfy tasting cereals. I want a cereal that tastes so good. You want to eat it. Your mini wheats.
Dad, these are good for you.
I don't want to hear that.
See? No salt, no cholesterol, fat-free.
I can't hear you. Sorry, wrong number.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Surprise! They're good for you.
Got lots of fiber, too.
I didn't hear that. I heard that.
Today, leading health authorities, including research specialists, urge us to eat foods rich in beta-carotene, foods like broccoli, spinach, kale. Today, we've added beta-carotene to a more complete Centrum formula. Centrum with more vitamins, including beta-carotene and minerals. More complete than any leading brand. Help support your diet with Centrum. More complete from A to Zinc. And for children, there's Centrum Junior. More complete than any leading children's vitamin.
Aspen Cologne for men. A compelling new experience. Aspen, now.
And now at chain stores everywhere, new Aspen Cologne for women. Come play in Aspen.
The Denorex eye feels like someone shampooing my hair. It feels like it's doing something. Head and shoulders, I don't feel anything.
Both have a dandruff ingredient, but Denorex adds an extra anti-itch medicine you can feel working.
Denorex felt like it was working. It was tingling. It felt alive.
It's a hit, the Cornbread Twist, made with real cornmeal. Oh, and by the way, they go perfect with, whoa, chili. Nothing says lovin' like my Cornbread Twists. Woo-hoo!
Jackie Cullen's Lucky Chances will return following these messages.
Thursday, the Cosbys are expecting a new child, and the whole family can hardly wait.
This is gonna be good.
And the Cosby household will never be the same. Then it's Whitley's Nightmare on a Different World, followed by Sam's on Cheers and a surprise on Greg.
Involves S-E-X.
Expect the unexpected on NBC Thursday.
Sir, this is one of the few businesses that doesn't advertise in the GTE Everything Pages. Why is that?
Well, this is Mom's restaurant. And this is Mom. She's a great cook. But if I advertised in the book people actually use, this place would be packed. I don't think either one of us wants that on our conscience. Do we?
Businesses that want to be successful advertise in the GTE Everything Pages. Those that don't.
Backstage at a chorus line tonight at 11.
You know, when I was a kid and got a hold of a nickel, I thought I was rich. I didn't turn up my nose at pennies either. Today, some folks won't even bend to pick 'em up. Well, here's a bowl of steaming Quaker oatmeal. And I can't think of a healthier way to start the day. Costs you 1 nickel and 4 pennies. So if you can't be bothered with nickels and pennies, throw 'em in a jar. Start an oatmeal fund. Quaker Oats. It's the right thing to do. Not too expensive either.
Quote.
Celica, one of the most eye-catching cars of the year. Auto Magazine. The performance is stunning. Sports Car International.
Unquote. The 1991 Toyota Celica. Enough said.
Come on, you can do it. Right here, right here. Beautiful. Great. Excellent. Looking good. You're getting it. Every day I see improvement. Have a lifesavers, Dad.
I love player catch.
Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
Hey guys, hurry and play McDonald's McMillions on NBC. There's still over $20 million left to win. Just go to McDonald's every day and pick up a McMillions ticket. Then head on home and watch NBC every night for the winning number. It's a new game every day. Tomorrow, watch Unsolved Mysteries with dramatic all-new cases that you can help solve. When the McMillions jackpot could be worth $9 million. You heard right. One lucky person could win $9 million. Play McMillions on NBC. Saturday, hang out with with the funniest ladies on television, as you've never seen them before.
I single-handedly ruined a man's life today. Which hand?
Parenthood, Working It Out, The Golden Girls, Empty Nest, Carol and Company, and American Dreamer. Ladies' Night on NBC Saturdays.
On The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, Jay Leno welcomes Elizabeth Perkins and Paula Poundstone. Then stick around for Dave's guests, Blair Brown and the Black Crowes.
Of all the investments you can make, there's one that will reward you for a lifetime. It's the investment you make in your child. With every hour you spend together, as reading, playing, talking, your child will gain self-esteem, confidence, assets that bring lifetime rewards. The more interest you show now, the more it'll pay off later. So give your kids what they need most. You.
And do you, Laura, take Peter to be your husband?
Poor Laura. She took a cold medicine that made her drowsy. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. When you take Sudafed, it starts to work in as quick as 22 minutes without drowsiness.
You feel well enough to get married, honey?
I do.
Fast-acting Sudafed and long-lasting Sudafed 12-hour. You don't get drowsy, you get relief.
You know what, Raleigh? Coach says if I work on my fundamentals, maybe in 10 years, I can have a shot at the bigs. Guess if you're coming with me, Raleigh, you gotta work on fundamentals too.
Alpo, all the meat dogs love, fortified with all the vitamins and minerals they need to eat well and be well, well into the future.
Coach says I can really go places. But I'm not going anywhere without you, Raleigh.
Mannington has invented a new floor that breaks the shine barrier. Introducing Mannington Gold. Its new surface resists scuffs, scratches, and dents to keep shining twice as long as Armstrong's best floors. Discover the lasting beauty of Mannington Gold, a shining example of what a floor should be.
Is your car shaking, rattling, or rolling? Whether it's alignment, shocks, or struts, Midas uses top technology to diagnose the problem and top technicians to fix it. For suspension or alignment, nobody beats Midas. Nobody.
I'm dreaming of summer, cool breezes, fresh air. When I want that feeling, summer's eve takes me there. It's clean, fresh feeling, keeps the good times on my mind. Summer's eve, bring back freshness anytime.
Wednesday, he's a good cop in a bad town where they're marked for death and hard to kill. It's tougher than the movies, but safer than real life. Hunter on NBC Wednesday.
They left the city for a peaceful life.
That's us.
But what they found was a mystery.
I just heard a murder being planned.
Robert Urich, Terry Garr, A Perfect Little Murder on NBC Sunday.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Ann Rubenstein. For the first time today, President Bush suggested he'd be willing to accept higher income taxes for the wealthy to help cut the budget, but Republican leaders later ruled out any income tax increases. The Supreme Court has ruled that schools which rent out space to outside groups may not refuse to rent to religious groups. And conductor Leonard Bernstein says he's retiring on doctor's orders. He's 72 years old and has a lung tumor. More news later.
Come celebrate 50 fabulous years of an ice show classic with Channel 3. Join Dave Courvoisier and all the Ice Capade skaters for Channel 3's Night at the Ice Capades, Thursday night at 7:30 inside the Thomas and Mack Center. You'll see the magic, the memories, the great stars, and the shining moments in an unforgettable golden anniversary celebration. So don't miss the fun and excitement of Channel 3's Night at the Ice Capades. Tickets are available at the Thomas and Mack box office, Ticketron, and Teleguide.
Chrysler Imperial and New Yorker Fifth Avenue. These fine luxury cars get up to 28 miles per gallon. Plymouth Sundance America, a fully equipped compact in the $11,000 range that gets up to 37 miles per gallon. Plymouth Voyager, still the best at 28 miles per gallon. Plymouth Colt, built in Japan by Mitsubishi with mileage up to 42 miles per gallon. These fine cars and more are on sale. Advantage, Las Vegas, Chrysler, Plymouth, we want only to be the best.
At Margarita's Mexican Cantina and the Frontier Hotel and Gambling Hall, it's always a food fiesta. For lunch or dinner, it's Margarita's Mexican Cantina in the Frontier Hotel and Gambling Hall.
Frontier, where Las Vegas plays.
Rebel Players Press Conference, the latest on Nightside.
Jackie Collins' Lucky Chances continues, starring Nicolette Sheridan, Vincent Irizarry, and Anne-Marie Johnson.
Hello, Mom.
It's Jimmy. You sound as if you're in the next room, dear.
With Optic Phone's new fiber optic audiosonic lasers.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
One of the biggest blockbusters of the season is not an action-adventure movie or a sci-fi thriller. In fact, it's not even playing at your local movie theater. It's at your local Subaru dealer. It's the Subaru Blockbuster. Talk about a powerful performance. You can get the Subaru Legacy L Sedan with air conditioning, cruise control, and AM/FM stereo cassette at spectacular savings. The Subaru Blockbuster. This one is a must-see.
Now playing at a Subaru dealer near you.
Oh, Peter, be careful. What's wrong? Oh, honey, you didn't tell me your back was hurting. Wait, I have something for you. Here, it's Motrin IB. Same medicine as in prescription Motrin, except it's the non-prescription strength. One works as well as 2 regular aspirin. Says who? Says my doctor. Just take it, you'll feel better. And don't worry about the box you dropped. That's your stuff.
Motrin IB, recommended by thousands of doctors.
And your wife.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Jackie Collins' Lucky Chances will return following these messages.
Thursday, the Cosbys are expecting a new child, and the whole family can hardly wait.
This is gonna be good.
But did you really think it would be that simple?
No.
Starting Thursday, the Cosby household will never be the same again. Cosby, followed by A Different World, Cheers and Grand, all on NBC Thursday.
Visit your Estee Lauder Beauty Advisor today, and she'll treat you to this free gift with any $12.50 purchase. Yours through October 20th at Dillard's.
It's a blast! It's a bash! It's Ice-Capades Golden Anniversary Edition! That's spectacular! The blowout of the century! With Barbie backed by popular demand, and I, Caramba, Bart, Homer, and the entire family on ice for the first time. Ice-Capades Golden Anniversary Edition.
Opens this Wednesday, October 10th through October 14th at the Thomas & Mack Center. Tickets at the box office, all Ticketron, Teleguide, or call 1-800-992-2128.
If you want to know what a winner looks like, look at the 91 Dodge Shadow America. Not only is it the lowest priced car built in America, but with a standard equipped driver's airbag, one of the very safest in its class. At Chapman's Las Vegas Dodge, we have Shadow Americas arriving daily. And with prices starting at just $86.90, including air, the time to buy couldn't be better. So come in and test drive a Shadow America and take advantage of these special sale prices. Only at Chapman's Las Vegas Dodge, Boulder Highway, just south of Sahara. Good evening. Coming up at 11 on Nightside, President Bush has backed off his deal to increase the tax rate for wealthy Americans, putting the budget process back to square one. Tomorrow, it's back to the polls for Democrats in Assembly District 18. That's the race between Fay and Petrak that was drawn out by a judge because of irregularities during last month's primary. And a gang member and drug dealer has a plan to rid both those problems from our schools. We'll have more on those stories, plus all the news and weather tonight at 11 on Nightside.
time. Progress. Performance. Now, to improve the condition of my skin every day, I've discovered new Plenitude Action Liposomes. Skincare of the future from L'Oreal.
Plenitude liposomes target skin's vulnerable areas, providing nourishing care where and when it is needed.
Visibly improved, my skin looks younger.
Plenitude Action Liposomes from L'Oreal to reduce the signs of aging.
And I'm worth it.
From Touchstone Pictures, Larry Burroughs was destined for an ordinary life. Then someone special, are you an angel, changed his destiny.
Welcome to your new life.
Darling, you're home.
God help me. But Larry Burroughs would give it all up.
Ellen!
For the woman he left behind.
I just want to be with you, like we were before.
It just wasn't meant to be.
James Belushi, Michael Caine.
It was meant to be.
Mr. Destiny, rated PG-13. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Here's 2 cold medicines. Choose one.
Sudafed.
Now choose again. This relieves these 3 symptoms, this 9.
Number 9.
You chose
Tristan. The kind of cold I get includes a fever, headache. Sudafed just deals with congestion.
Tristan relieves 9 tough cold symptoms.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
Monday, with over 20 million copies sold, Danielle Steele's Kaleidoscope, 3 sisters separated as children.
I want you to find them for me.
Are reunited to risk their future and confront the bitterness of their past.
You have a life to go on with. I don't.
Haunted by their mother's murder. One man holds the key to her future and her heart.
I think it's time you trust me.
Perry King and Jacqueline Smith in Danielle Steele's Kaleidoscope, Monday on NBC. Then, next Tuesday, her multi-million bestseller, Danielle Steele's Fine Things, The Perfect Man.
Can you come visit us next Saturday?
I'd love to. A mother's courageous fight.
Are you gonna die?
The evil battle for custody.
Tanner Scott has filed for full custody of Jane.
I will not let that happen. I am her father.
The nightmare kidnapping.
Where is she?
I think another payment is due.
The desperate manhunt.
Find my daughter.
The blockbuster bestseller explodes. Danielle Steele's Fine Things. Next Tuesday, following Danielle Steele's Kaleidoscope. Monday on NBC.
That was me, Christina Ferrari, before I lost 25 pounds in 3 months on the Ultra Slim Fast plan. That was over a year ago, but the best part is I haven't gained back any of the weight. In fact, I weigh even less now than I did before the baby. The plan is easy. A delicious filling shake for breakfast, another for lunch, then a sensible dinner. This past year, Ariana got a lot bigger, but thanks to Ultra Slim Fast, I got a lot slimmer.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
Even when it seems like everything in your house is wrinkled, now there's an easy way to iron it all. The Magic Press from Singer. It's portable, easy to use, and gives you professional-looking results while saving time and money. And since the Singer Magic Press cuts ironing time in half, now you'll have time to iron everything that's wrinkled. The Magic Press in dry and steam, the latest wrinkle in ironing from Singer.
Take a 3, 4, or 7-day vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world.
When you rinse first with Plax, normal everyday brushing takes on a whole new meaning. Plax, clinically shown to remove more plaque than brushing alone.
Coming up, a former drug dealer and gang member says he can remedy the gang and drug problem that threatens our schools. The UN, including the U.S., is about to come down hard on Israel. And a Las Vegas grandma is doing her part to help the troops in the Middle East. Stay tuned. The news is next.
Want a shot at millions? Go to McDonald's for a new ticket and watch Unsolved Mysteries tomorrow, when the jackpot could be $9 million. Play McMillions on NBC.
First, she stole her boyfriend.
That Viper is after the only 2 men in the world I love.
Now, she's after her father.
Like you're in love with her.
I am in love with her.
This time, she's gone too far.
I just might be your worst nightmare.
Generations on NBC.
And you're prosecuting every mother's dream for murder.
You mean this guy can go around hurting women?
He tried to force me.
And they won't listen? That's the law.
Law and Order Thursday.
Win $1 million on NBC.
When opportunity knocks.
Hey, is just you alone in the house? And you are, man. Do I can spell it out?
My folks are out of town. There's a party going down. But now, the party's over. I'm dead.
The United States of America is a wonderful place, but they don't have anything where you can get rid of your kid.
The Cosby Show.
Turn to 3 for The Cosby Show tomorrow at 7:30.
You've turned to a friend. KVBC Las Vegas. Now, Dave Crevassier, Sue Tripathi, weather with meteorologist Mike Bradley, and Colin Cowherd with sports. This is News 3 Nightside.